What happens when you have everything you could ever need but you lose the will to live? This is the question that the movie Idlers of the Fertile Valley, the 1978 movie by Nikos Paniatopoulos, tries to answer. There is a father and he has 3 sons and a maid, and they are living in the city. And the father, his brother dies and the inheritance is given to him. Now the inheritance is so big that these guys don't need to work anymore in their life. So what they do is they shift to the country house. They have a house in the village, so they shift there and they start to live there. शुरू में तो वो बहुत अच्छे से engage करते हैं अपने आसपास के लोगों के साथ. They are very happy. They dress up. वो nature में walks पे जाते हैं. Initially it's very nice, but slowly what happens is since they don't have to think about anything, they stop coming down for dinner. Right? वो dinner table पे dinner करते हैं और वो धीरे-धीरे वो आना छोड़ देते हैं क्योंकि maid तो है ही साथ में. वो उनको रूम में लाके दे देती है खाना. वो clean भी कर देती है, so वो नहीं करना है. Now the film takes this concept to the extremes. It comes to a point that they don't even come out of their bed. और जो उनमें जो सबसे छोटा बेटा है, he wants to study, he wants to get a job in the city, but जो peer pressure है उसके बाप का और उसके जो भाइयों का कि how can you leave us and go to the city to study, right? You anyways you don't need to because you have everything. So why do you want to do that? So वो peer pressure की वजह से वो नहीं जा पाता है. This movie is just that. Like it's a film about lazy people and about laziness. So how can we connect this to the real world? At its core, Idlers of the Fertile Valley explores how abundance breeds complacency. The inherited wealth of the family gives them everything they need, right? But instead of using it to enrich their lives, it strips them of purpose. Over time, they lose the will to live and even to do the most basic tasks, sinking into complete idleness. Now this happens in the modern life as well, in which comfort and convenience blinds us of the value and effort of growth. The film's metaphor of physical idleness extends to the concept of a sleeping mind, a state where mental stagnation takes over. Just like the family, we often ignore societal issues or refuse to challenge personal beliefs. Content with what we have, we ignore the suffering of others. In both cases, the film and the real life, this stagnation leads to an unrecognized form of suffering, one that affects not just individuals but societies as a whole. There is strong symbolism in the film. Just like the themes of abundance and decay, the mansion and the wealth the family inherits stand as symbols of comfort taken to an extreme, a paradise that quickly becomes a prison. The maid, tirelessly managing all their chores, embodies the enabler of their idleness, removing any need for effort and fostering their descent into apathy. Then there's the mouse, a small but persistent annoyance that the eldest son refuses to deal with. It becomes a striking metaphor for how complacency leads to tolerating inconveniences, no matter how disruptive they might be, simply because addressing them feels like too much effort. The youngest son's journey stands in stark contrast to the stagnant life of his family, serving as the moral and emotional core of the movie. Unlike his father and brothers, he yearns for a life of purpose beyond the confines of wealth and comfort. His desire to escape highlights the immense difficulty of breaking free from societal norms or personal complacency. Although he wants all of this, he wants to leave, his journey is fraught with challenges, both physical, his weakened body, and the moral, as he battles the guilt and pressure imposed by his family. His struggle mirrors the real-world difficulty of changing ingrained behaviors or challenges the status quo, showing how freedom and growth require not just willpower, but a willingness to endure discomfort and resist external pressures. This concept extends to the social media of modern times. Social media was supposed to connect us with each other, but it has become an echo chamber in which like-minded people come together, shout a lot, and tell others what to do. The movie is a perfect allegory for our relationship with social media. Just as the family's wealth and comfort trap them in a cycle of idleness, social media offers us an endless stream of dopamine hits. Likes, comments, notifications give a false sense of fulfillment. It enables a kind of mental idleness where the mind stops seeking deeper purpose or challenging itself. The maid in the movie, who tirelessly takes care of the family, can be seen as social media algorithms, constantly working to keep us comfortable and entertained. All they want us to do is stay on the app, ensuring we never feel the need to step away. Even the mouse, The small but persistent annoyance the eldest son ignores mirrors the way we tolerate the negative impacts of excessive screen time, poor focus, anxiety, and disconnection, simply because addressing them is way too inconvenient for us. Like the youngest son, breaking free requires immense effort, as we must overcome not just external pressures but also the physical and mental inertia social media creates in us. It's a modern reminder of how abundance, whether it's wealth or digital distraction, can quietly rob us of purpose and connection. This movie is available on YouTube for you to watch. Now, there are no subtitles. You'll have to download it and look for subtitles from somewhere else. But I highly recommend this movie. Just look for Idlers of the Fertile Valley. It's a 1978 movie by Nikos Paniatopoulos, and it's a brilliant film. Everybody should watch it, in my opinion. The larger ideas that it proposes are extremely profound in the modern world, and it just might make you think about what you are doing in your life and probably give you an existential crisis. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I urge you to please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel. So yeah, that's all for today, and I will see you on Saturday. Bye bye.